And welcome back to Silent Hill F. And where we last left off, well, we were leaving Rinko's house, that's Snake, and we were going to go to Shula's house, but the main street was covered in monsters, so we detoured to go to the school, and we're still on our way to school. This is still the right way to school, right? What's with all the creepy faces? And is it supposed to be the same face until he gets like smashed at the end? What is up with that? Yeah, we're supposed to go to school, although the objective says by Shul and Rinko. Because we're supposed to be right behind them, but they keep running off. And Rinko led us right into a monster. She really is not a good friend. Even though in the journal, Hinako tried to describe her as such. You know what? Speaking of the journal, why don't I start off by reading another entry? How about we go with Dad. Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Ooh. All right, so that's our whole issue with being home. Hold on, is there a way to crouch? Oh, there they are. About what?
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配
Well,
して。
Hinako, about what?
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。ありがとう。
They make it seem like he's two-timing, but they also make it clear that he and Hinako are not in a relationship beyond friends. Are we able to walk through? Yeah. But we can't interact with that. Just looking to see if there's anything to collect. Doesn't seem to be. Oops, my bad. Wait. Okay, that's how we do it. Forgot. So our health is fine, our sanity is fine, our stamina is fine, our weapon is a bit used. How are our weapons looking? Knife full health. Pipe partial. Alright. So we can keep going with this pipe for a while until we need to switch it. Yeah, I heard that. What type of monster is it? And how are they able to squeak by monsters and then I gotta fight them? Someone scurried away from me. Hold up. Is there anything up and around this way? Oh, toolkit. Nice. Am I... Oh. The way's blocked off anyway. So we've got to go up and around? That doesn't make sense, does it? Through houses would make sense, but... A lot of Inari statues around. Is this way really blocked off? I thought this was the right way to go. Why was it telling me it was blocked off? Dude. All right, well, I want to explore this way before I go that way. But I know this way isn't the right way. Okay, this way is blocked off. Now you tell me that. That gum game. What the heck is you thinking? All right, let's go the right way. That felt like a bit of a waste of time right there. And I'm rather annoyed by it. Gonna have to fight something. Since we saw it scurrying away. Could it be up on roofs? Seems like a bit of an open area. Perfect place to get jumped at. Oh, it's one of the multi-face things. Dried carcass. Can't use that for anything other than an offering. Hit it! Ow. I hate fighting these things. I don't know their patterns. Did we just double hit? Come on, let me knock out your pregnant belly. Why did it stop glowing? Come on, swing. Is it dead? I hope so. I haven't figured these ones out, so I hate fighting them. And then there's that thing over there. Is there anything to heal with? My weapon's about to break. It can handle another fight. At least one more. Swing. Swing. Swing again. Don't stop until it's dead. Don't stop till it gets enough. Ah, dadgummit. Why is it still alive? How many times have I hit it? I wasn't expecting the pipe to break because I was expecting to have a lot more time with it. Or I was thinking it was going to die a lot sooner. This thing was going to die. Ew. Get nasty! Die! Finally. Disgusting! I don't know what these say. Yeah. If only it died 2 swings sooner. I hit it so many times. I still have that other pipe. Hopefully I'll find another weapon in the meantime. I don't think we're at the school yet. Oop, here. It's been a shrine. Of course, I can't use a dry carcass for anything other than gaining faith. As for everything else, I'll hold on to it for now. I still can't pray. Let's go ahead and do a save. Shall we? Head to the mountain behind the middle school. We're not going to the middle school? I guess we are going to the middle school. All right, this place. There's got to be something hidden around here, right? I'm not liking that the answer right now is no. Yeah, the answer is no. I don't like that. I want to find things. Let me find some at these houses. Oh. Chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. Did I discover a little hidden pathway here? Well, maybe if I could go inside, it would mean something, but since I can't, it doesn't. Well, we found something in one of the houses, so I can stop complaining about it, I guess. Although I'd still like to find more. I'm gonna keep checking out these houses as we go by. The head off his statue is broken. I could see something like finding the head and put it back on being an objective, but I wouldn't know how it would play into the game. Wait. No, it's from the typhoon. It's still here. Yo! Hit it again. Hit it again! Aha! You missed, Chumpy. I don't have the stamina. Dadgummit. And dead. I'm always going for the extra swing because I'm never sure it's actually dead. All right, so if this way is blocked off, that means we got to go around the other way. I don't remember seeing the other path. Ah, right here. It's because I was exploring houses on the other side. Seems kind of like a treacherous path to go to school. I guess that sounds the water. It's not the radio. See on radio, I expect to hear something with it. Wait, that's from a Oban festival. Evil wording lantern. A type of revolutionary a type of revolving, not revolutionary, revolving lantern that has a long history in Ibisugaoka. The picture silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to its air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ibisugaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ibisugaoka, there is a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door during Oban. Women in unlucky ages. Do they mean like unfortunate times? And not saying that their age itself is unlucky. It's just like, oh, you're so old. It's so unlucky. But that's kind of messed up if that were the case. All right. Let's keep going towards the school. We're almost there. But I do keep getting very distracted very easily. There they are.
そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
You're not in reality.
だからやめてくれ。俺は。
なら言ってあげる。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。ひなこは向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
What?
相棒、遅かったな。さあ、行こうぜ。
What's that supposed to mean? Hinako is dead. I understand that he's never referring to her as Hinako. But she's been referred to as Hinako. If Hinako is dead, who is she? And if she is cynical, then who does he think she is? Who do they both think she is? I don't get it. What's the wonkiness in the story of the game?
シュートこの辺で道草食ってた。
More to Space Wars story. Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only Shu and I knew. So Hinako is dead, yet there's all this open hostility towards Hinako.
Kagiがかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
So now we gotta go find the key.
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
Well, I kind of wanted to explore around outside, in the front entryway. On the way to school, the little sparrow escapes with its friends, wings flapping something. If Hinako is dead, I don't want to hear them say her name again.
分かった。え、シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくても。
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくるだけだったひなこの方が余裕あるって。
おい。
Hey.
そんな言い方をするなよ。
You said Hinako.
二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
What was with that reaction? Why did it look like she wanted to walk out that door and he was holding her back? All right, let's read what we got about Rinko. I feel like we did read up to what was just added. So Rinko is always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. That's definitely the feel that's given, isn't it? So am I able to open up these doors? No good, it won't budge. I think that's the exit though. So that's not too surprising. I should look for the key to the back gate. I kind of wanted to explore in the classroom. I haven't been here since graduation. How long ago was that? Where's the high school? Did they go to high school? I mean, they're wearing school uniforms, but that doesn't mean anything. Am I hearing a mouse? This looks like an exit. Should I explore it? It looks like this might be a gym up here. This is a way up and around it. Origami of rumors. Ha! Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Origami. Origami of grievances. There's a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You can write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami fox, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would directly bully others by writing gossip about people they hated and making sure to put it in a place where they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. They say you can put those complaints to rest by reading them. So I make the effort to read them out. But to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Is there anything I can do with it? Collectibles? Okay, here it is. Guchi Kuyo is an ancient practice within Ibisagaoka. First, one writes the grievance they hold inside their heart upon a sheet of paper. So it's not going to tell us. And we've already read that one. I don't know why it has the dot next to it. Flashcards? We've been through these. Okay. I just wanted to see if you could see the grievance. It's older than the school. Alright. Let's go ahead and offer. I'll offer these. And I think that's good for now. Let's go ahead and save. I know it wasn't too long ago, but we'll save again. I remember hearing a wealthy man built a school when he struck it rich from dam construction. Dry carcass, huh? Well, we can spend that. But it looks like we can't get inside. At least not this way. Yeah, let's drop off the dried carcass so we can get it out of the way. Was there anything to see this way? It looks like no. Okay, we'll go back in then. I wonder if we're going to run into a new type of monster inside the school. It would make sense to, wouldn't it? No good, it won't budge. Frickin' fabulous. Go by each door, see if we get anything. It's stuck. Wait, are we wearing our shoes? We are. Oh. That's disrespectful. I feel like I just heard a radio. To all faculty on patrol duty. To prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Box won't open. I need a key. I bet the key that we need to get outside or go through the gate outside is in there, which means we need a key to get to a key. Of course, I'm just speculating. Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them. But I'm the one who needs to help with the pile of paperwork I have. Stairwell. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys. Oh. We just transcribed it over, I guess. And nothing in the drawer. Pipe! Cool. I need that pipe. Alright, anything in any of the foot lockers? Gyokan? Got some umbrellas here. Anything else in any other foot lockers? Wait. Can't open it. Didn't think so. Figured I'd try since it gave an option of interact. Oh, you can get out this way. Let me guess. Oh, it actually opened. It's a locker room. Hayo Takashi. So, I'm guessing this is the boys' locker room. Not from the fact that it's all messy, but Hayo, I'm guessing, is the last name, and Takashi is the first name. Takashi would be the boy's name. Wait, box. Sweet. That was creepy to walk in and see. I'm expecting something to happen. It's freaking creepy. Huh. Thought I heard something, and I was right. So it seems like we probably don't want to go outside there. But we may need to in the future. Oh. Oops, wrong button. We know that we can go out that window if need be. I need a key. Yeah, I need a key a lot of times. No good, it won't budge. Alright. So other than going out the back window, it looks like, in the front window, looks like the only other place to go is upstairs, which we need a key for the upstairs corridor. So the key would either be back here or the front way. What? Divine water. Freaking. Hey, hold on. I'll have one of these. So who's yelling attention? Oh yeah, I didn't bother checking this way. It won't open without a key. But they were just knocking. Oh. Well, I may have seen something, but I guess not. Oops. Oh, you can... Didn't realize. Let me look upstairs, even though supposedly we're not able to get up there. Because we need the key. Alright. Come it. Leave it. Yeah, won't open without a key. Didn't think so. Do I really have to go out the front window? Really rather not. Let me look up this way. Yeah, same thing. And nothing in here. It even tells you nothing here. Fabulous. Whoa! Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that the vice principal, Matsuo, has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the Floriculture Fair held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterful pruning flower display on the school grounds. I have a feeling that he probably posted that himself. The vice principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. Oh. That feels like a hint. No. Good. What we're looking for being one of the school flower beds. I want to make room in our inventory. Enshrine. Dump it. Divine water. Dump it. And I'll hold on to the rest. Okay, I think we have to go out the front window. I don't want to, but I think we have to. That means we may have to deal with the monster that's out there. Maybe it has its own space? Nope. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Go in. We're not dealing with that thing. You gotta go back home. Giant freak. Is it now going to be on the move? Something that would suck is if it goes to the front door, busts it down. Now I got to deal with it. Are these chrysanthemums? I'll be honest, I don't know what chrysanthemums look like. Let's go in. This looks like a chicken coop. Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. Makes me sick. This is about her, I believe. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was written on them, but I saw her writing down things during classes and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. I don't think we ever got word of what the previous one said. What was that? Friggin'. It's coming back. Is it patrolling a certain area? Or is it specifically coming from me? try not to run because I feel like that would alert it more. Oh, it's coming for me. That's the stage for school announcements. Don't need you. I was moving first! Recognize my gangster. Is there a way I can get away? No. I'm backed into a corner. Yo, let me out of here. It won't even let me move. I'm just stuck here. I so dodge. I guess it's because I don't have stamina. Yeah, I'm stuck on a tree branch. There we go. Now I'm moving. I want to see if I can actually take you down. Hope you don't mind. That didn't work. Medkit. The whole freaking thing. Still going? Gosh, get a life. Freaking foliage monster. Wait. That was the stun sound. I don't know why you were still moving. Finally, it's over. But is it dead or... No, it's gonna come back. Why won't they die? Dry carcass is fabulous. Can't wait to not be able to heal up using it. Wait. Yes! Main building, second floor key, stair key. Seems to be possible to open up the stairway door on the second floor of the main school building. So that was in fact the chrysanthemums. Get back! You don't know me like that. Oh no, it's back. Okay, it's dead. Yes! We got an Emma! A wooden plaque. Place it back in a hokora after writing your wishes. Use to upgrade one of Hinako's abilities. A sledgehammer can be used in construction. It packs a devastating punch, but its weight makes it hard to wield. Get rid of the almost done for pipe. Hold RT to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you can remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When your focus gauge is full, use RB to switch from defensive position to unleash a focus attack. See, focus attacks just don't seem like they're worth it to me. Equipment. Heavy weapons. Oh, did I read other ones? I don't think I did. All right. We read the first part, obviously. There's a limit to how many items you can carry. Make sure to use items as you go or off them up at Hokoras. Be sure to keep an eye out for special items you might come across that increase how many things you can carry. Use left or right to switch to the weapon that you're using. Attacking enemies decreases a weapon's durability. Once its durability reaches its limit, that weapon will break and will disappear from your inventory. Toolkits can be used to restore a weapon's durability. Omamori. Omamori contain a multitude of abilities, and you can equip as many as you have slots available. While not in combat, use basically start to go to equip to select and equip Omamori. Omamori can be obtained by drawing them at Hokora. In addition, special Omamori can be found as you progress. You can increase the number of Omamori you can equip by praying at Hokora. And then finally, heavy weapons. Heavy weapons such as an axe or sledgehammer have increased damage and the ability to stun enemies more easily. However, this comes at the cost of speed. Heavy attack. Holding down attack for longer will allow you to deal even more damage. Defensive stance. While using focus, you'll remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. All right, we need to get out of here now. We got what we needed. We got the key. We got an Emma. We got a sledgehammer. Come on. Is there anything here to see? No. You weren't here before. Run. Oh no, there's another one. I need to get inside and now. I don't care if it follows me inside. I just need to at least get inside. Okay. Okay. Look, the spaceships that are drawn. Oh, heck no. They're freaking everywhere. Are they upstairs too? But on the stairs. Is this maybe the school song? The heck just happened? Let me need to keep a course. Hardly anything's ever open. Or openable. Yeah, open without a key. Another toolkit. Antique comb. Yes, we'll offer it up later. We have an open door. Oh good, it won't budge. My old classroom. Find a way out of the classroom. Alright. What do I need to find? Pick up. Origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. What the heck is Rinko's problem? Sakuko says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that would be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room. And when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into a nice and neat pile. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Anarisama. this is apparently the real magic behind the origami grievances. It's Rinko's handwriting. Yes, because Rinko has a problem with you because she has issues that she needs to freaking get over. I sat here and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. An open letter. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I need to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when it was just the two of us, when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what other people thought about us because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste that lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. You still remember the taste too? Open the puzzle box. Secret box. Okay, so that's everything that we just read. Hold on. Shuo sat here. Still the best partner, right? Okay. Oh, we could go in a journal from here. I need to get you alone and figure out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Remember the day we went, just the two of us at the cafe, we talked about... We both ordered the same cake that day. Do you still remember how... the sweet and tart fruit on the cake... Eggplant, no. Grapes. Daikon, no. So should we get all the ones that are fruits? All right, that worked. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain. But you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. So it's making it seem like Rinko hated Hinako, wanted her out of the picture, and supposedly Hinako is dead, and now is fully trying to take advantage of that fact with Sho. That's what all of this is seeming like. Wait. Hold on, there's... Trying to figure out what it is we're supposed to figure out here. You're over Hinako now. The girl is dead. You can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details by filling up one journal after another with our thoughts. A blank. So this one seems like it has to do with paper. So the origami, a book. Not that. Paper fan? No, but I'm gonna put the fan away. Another book? No. Did I do something wrong? Did I? Or should I bring the fan out?
なんか違う。
That's not it. What am I missing? What is this specifically? Let's leave it as just books. Okay, just books. An open letter. I'm glad to hear that you're always trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako is no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura and bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming sakura awaiting us? How many boxes are there? No. I'm going to say no to the bonsai tree. No. Definitely not. Did I get something wrong? So this is everything that could be included with Sakura if you're just talking about plants. I don't think the four-leaf clover is it. I'm not sure. I felt like it would have to be the plants, the sakura. Beautiful flowers blooming for us. So maybe just flowers. I'm going to leave that one in the middle because that seems very Sakura-ish. Okay, so this one's not working too. Why is it? It's definitely not that one. I don't know. I don't even know what this one is. Meant to close that one, actually. I can't figure this one out. Then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming flowers awaiting us? What if I got rid of that one? Okay, it was just the 3. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Second floor classroom generic key. This might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Shu hasn't read this letter. Supposedly he hasn't read any of these letters. What's with the dead thing? Can't figure out what it is exactly. Yeah, I can't figure out what the heck it is exactly. Wait, what was the thing that we just... Okay, it's just I like you, I love you, all that. This wasn't up here on the board before. From the looks of it, this is probably supposed to be Rinko and Shu. They're being married, and then this is probably Hinako, all scratched out. Rinko really has problems.
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。
Especially when they push you down the stairs because of a boy.
必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。しっかりと判断しなさい。
それってどういう？
Stuff is growing out of the other rooms now. Middle school. Okay. Ibisu Gaoko used to be a lively town with ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students in our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school to me was like the stage between a tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights, and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we were entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. It felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other. But now, it suddenly turned in such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same. But for someone like me, who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. So, guessing we have to go back down this way. It's already made it this far? Oh, she's talking about all this stuff. We can open it now. Old annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school could be used to open the hall doors. Note to teacher. Ayume from the track and field club says she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Is that the wind against the trees? Trying to see if there's anything around here. Oh, what do we got here? Bandage, I'll take it. All right, let's check the other rooms. Ah, frickin'. This one is very different. Wait, I thought I could interact with something that was on the floor. Alright. Grievances, origami grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. TT. Takashi? Ayo Takashi? Why would it be TT? I can understand AT or TA, but TT. It seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. TT is the most disgusting person. Okay. Liar, 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 liar. You bastard. Is it raining out? Is that what I'm hearing? What was that? Still need a key for this one. Can't go out that way anymore. Can't go out that way anymore. Not that that way was useful at all. Let's give the 377 a try, because I don't know of any other lockers. Okay, so it's for someone else's locker. Wait, did I see another locker with a lock on it? No. Make sure it's safe to move around. I know we got the key to go up there, but kind of close to what I would consider a stopping point. So I kind of want to go out to the Okara. All right, let's do some enshrining. Let's give up the chocolate. The dried carcass, obviously. And the antique comb. All right, and now we can do a prayer. Now, the two that would be the big ones for me, I would say, would be either health or stamina. But this could be big too, and we can actually afford it at the moment. Health or stamina, because I use them both up quite a bit. I'm going to go stamina again. And now I have more stamina. Let me see it. I want to see it. Okay. Okay. And how about we record our progress and then we end off the episode? Because it's been a little over an hour. The previous ones have been running a little long, and I'd say I'm at a good stopping point. So that'll be it for this one. Really don't like Rinko at all, and I need to get to the bottom of this whole Hinako is dead thing, because Shul isn't denying it. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time when we have to go into the old annex, which is right here. Deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you,